This is the Washington Times front page for Monday, October 23rd, 2023. Thanks for starting your week with us. I'm George Gerbo. A wider Middle East war is growing more likely as Israel pounded Hamas targets in the Gaza Strip and struck suspected militants in the West Bank and Syria. Ben Wolfgang reports troops are amassed along the border with Gaza for a widely anticipated ground invasion, though Israel signaled Sunday that it might delay that operation for several days while trying to free more Hamas hostages. U.S. officials have announced the deployment of naval assets and missile defense batteries to the region, and Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said he was putting more troops on prepare-to-deploy orders to join at least 2,000 U.S. personnel given such orders last week. The field to become the next Speaker of the House has swelled to 9 Republican candidates. Ramsey Touchberry and Alex Miller report the House GOP will meet to debate the candidates in a forum and choose a nominee by secret ballot. Republicans voted not to put Ohio Representative Jim Jordan forward again after he failed on the floor 3 times. A recent USA Today Suffolk University poll showed that a majority of Americans, 67%, say the House should choose a speaker as soon as possible because of the outbreak of the Israel-Hamas war and a government funding deadline drawing near. Speaking of funding, President Biden is calling on Congress to provide $14 billion to help secure the southern U.S. border. Stephen Dinan and Tom Howe report the president requested that money as part of his $105 billion aid package for Ukraine and Israel. Biden figures it might win over some Republicans who are reluctant about deeper entanglements in those wars, but believe the border deserves more attention. Experts say the gamble is unlikely to work because Biden's request for more personnel would mean welcoming migrants faster and would do nothing to change the policies that are inviting them in the first place. The Pentagon's information warfare experts are warning about brain hacking, a technology capable of extracting and inserting information into minds. Ryan Lovelace reports brain-machine interfaces allow for a direct link between a brain's electrical signals and a device that processes them to complete a task. China says it has used the technology, and 2 U.S.-based scientists have demonstrated the ability to insert false memories into mice. Culture reporter Sean Salai looks at the recent boom in Americans looking to take appetite-suppressing weight loss drugs, such as Ozempic. The drugs are designed to manage type 2 diabetes, but have gained a following for their ability to help people lose weight. They come at a premium. Pharmaceutical company Novo Nordisk charges a monthly premium of $300 to $1,300 for Wegovy, a version of Ozempic approved for weight loss. The drug costs about $35 to manufacture. Internal industry data shows that less than 2 in 200 Americans used the drugs regularly last year, and the most optimistic estimates show only 7 in 100 getting regular prescriptions by 2035. And finally, Andrew Salmon reports on the trend of smart cities in Asia. The tech-based initiative uses data-intensive technologies, such as sensors for when garbage needs to be picked up, to using cameras to calculate the number of people gathered in public spaces. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.